Hey guys, this is Tia Bryant for City Schools TV on a new web series we're calling The New School. Coming to you guys from my house during quarantine, trying my best to maintain social distance, but I want to get some perspective and thoughts of my teacher and see how they're handling the new social distance learning. Right now, I'm joined by Miss Stouten. She's a teacher from Green Street Academy, and she's my AP English teacher. So Miss Stouten, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you, Tia?
I'm good. I'm trying to get in these new adjustments of distance learning, there's online classes, having to have my class during Zoom calls. I'm just trying to adjust to all of it. So how have you been? Yeah. So how have you been trying to adjust?
I think really it's trying to get over the fact that this is not face-to-face, and trying to incorporate the wonderful but overwhelming number of resources that are available to us, to try to make this continuation of learning authentic,
right,
and also useful, because everybody's dealing with something different. So that's been what I've been trying to tackle, is just trying to figure out what's best, and try to help everybody.
So what has been working for you so far? What's the best program that you have been using to help students?
I think having Google Classroom before this all started was super helpful for me, because it gave me a easy way to transition into things that are not normal, which include recording my teaching. That's not something I'm normally doing. So some of the programs that have helped have been Blackboard Collaborate has been useful, Zoom has been useful, and I tried Google Hangout, and that was cool. But there's just a lot of resources. So just trying to figure out what makes the most sense for me and seems the most authentic. I think that's what I've been trying to use.
So it's not just one program, it's a collaborative of a lot of different platforms, so you can get all the work across in the best way possible.
Absolutely. The cool thing is we are being asked to provide office hours. So just like you and I are having this conversation right now, being able to have a log-on time where I'm available as if my door was open at school, and kids can come in and join, and try to ask questions, and catch up, because that's the part of school that you can't do online without being able to be face-to-face. So I'm excited for that to start.
So, I'm sorry. So I know that this is a very big transition to make from being in a physical classroom, being face-to-face with students, helping them in person so they can get a better understanding of things. What is the hardest part about making this adjustment?
I think the hardest part is not being able to see everybody's face. When I'm in a classroom, I can pick up on nonverbal cues when a kid is stressed or when they're overwhelmed, or maybe if they're just distracted. So I am able to make adjustments on the fly in the classroom based on the feedback that I'm getting from students. And as of right now, although text messages are great and emails are great, I'm not able to pick up on, hey, how's everybody doing? Really? And that's been the hardest thing. I'm also a mom, and so having my own little buddy home has been wonderful, but also time consuming, and takes a split of my time, and trying to be just as available as I was in the classroom while also being a full-time mom is hard, and just trying to juggle and balance. Those are some challenges that I'm personally working on.
So do you have any strategies that can help students or other teachers during this time, or any advice for students that are trying to get the hang of this whole online learning?
Absolutely. I think the biggest piece of advice that I'm giving myself, I'll share it with everybody, is just to be patient and graceful to yourself, giving yourself some time to be flexible and take this one day at a time. And although it's hard coming from an AP teacher where the standard is rigor and go, 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 and more work, and this is hard, but you can do it, kind of take a step away from that and really give yourself an opportunity to figure this out. This is not regular. This is not normal. This is, like you said, this is new school. And so just being gentle with yourself and giving yourself some time to have small goals that you can accomplish. That's been something that I've been trying to do for myself, so I'm not super overwhelmed. And just giving everything some time management. I know that's something that we've worked on in our class specifically,
Yes.
is making sure that now that we have all this time, how do we allocate it to the things that we need to do? Things like making sure you still have some routine in your life, that you're waking up and you're getting ready and you're eating breakfast, and then you're sitting down to catch up with friends before you sit down to read.
Right.
That it's not a complete jumble, because I think that can really be taxing and overwhelming. Even though we have this gift of time, it can easily escape us if we don't use it correctly. So just trying those things personally as my own strategies. Hopefully that can be something that somebody else uses.
Right. So one last question. I just wanted to know, how are you staying motivated? Because I know it's very easy to just be laying in bed all day and scrolling through social media and not want to do any work. So what are you doing to stay on top of everything?
I think some of the things I'm doing to stay motivated is just reminding myself that I had so many plans to finish out the year strong with my first AP class, and knowing that it was cut short makes me, first of all, super grateful for the time that I had, but also really encourages me to make sure that the class,
Right.
is getting the things that they need during this really strange time. So even though it's challenging, I'm using that as a motivation to get up, learn something new, try something new, get out of my comfort zone, because it's a lot more comfortable for me to walk into my cozy classroom and turn on the lights and from a PowerPoint than it is for me to put myself in front of a camera and
Right.
try to figure out how to teach without looking silly. So I think what's motivating me is just trying to be the best for all of my students, even though the times are different, and is asking and requiring us all to do things that we're not comfortable with.
Right. So that is all the time that we have for today. But I want to say a quick thank you so much for joining me in this interview today and taking the time out of your social distancing to answer a few of my questions.
Thank you, Tia.
And I want to give a huge thanks to all of our viewers for tuning in today. Be sure to stay safe. This has been Tia Bryant for City Schools TV, coming to you guys from my screen to yours during quarantine. See you next time.